The United Nations Special Rapporteur on the Right to Food is urging the passage of laws that will help address malnutrition and ensure food security in the country. For the details of this report, here's Jorge Bandola.
The United Nations recommends that the Philippine government should diversify its budget and allocate some to ensure nutritious food and food security. Data gathered by the United Nations states that food wastage has increased from 6% in 2003 to 7.3% in 2011. At least with a population of more than 100 million, there are 7.36 million children who are malnourished. 4 million of those suffer from stunted growth. Pregnant women with children less than 5 years old are also vulnerable to malnutrition with close to 12%. Hilal Elver of the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the Right to Food says now is the time for the government to establish a program to mitigate hunger and address the need for nutritious food.
There is a huge budget issue. It's here. Of course, if the budget is limited, they have to make some decisions. But I think we thought diversification is very important in relation to food security because Filipinos don't only eat rice. So this is definite. We have to make a little bit more diversified food security in order to get nutritious value of the food.
According to Alver's report, there are bills that needed to be passed into law. These bills are the Right to Adequate Food Bill, the National Land Use and Management Act, and the Agrarian Extension Law. These will surely help the government to ensure adequate food and will benefit the farmers should these become into law and immediately implemented. Alver says farmers and fisher folks are still the poorest in society with low incomes.
Everyone is agreeing on that it has to be right away distributed, but not only distribution of the land, but at the same time some kind of resources should be given the farmers as water and seed and credit, access to credit, that they can, and more importantly technology, that they will be able to cultivate their land, otherwise they can easily lease the land to big landowners.
In Mindanao, Elver says she will immediately submit a recommendation to the Congress for the immediate passage of the Bangsamoro Basic Law. This is seen to be the main catalyst of change in Mindanao in its pursuit of food adequacy and mitigating hunger.
Also, President has a little time, right? 1 year. It would be a good legacy for him also. And it would be a perfect kind of good faith, symbolic ending his period. Yes, very good gesture for the poor. And I'm sure he will be friendly on this proposal.
The United Nations also commended the Philippine government for its commitment to developing a national framework for ensuring right to adequate food and develop policies. The agency also calls on the community and international partners to continue cooperation with the Philippines through financial and technical support. For People's Television, Jorge Bandola.